See some people are here already. We got 7 people in the house. David Danduran, Joseph Knowlton. All right. And James. What's going on, everyone? And Joe. Oh, Joe and Joseph are the same person. All right. So what's going on, everybody? How y'all doing? How y'all doing? Make sure it's on live chat and not on top chat. Okay, we're good. We're good. All right. So we got some cons to clean up. And we got multiple sets of cons to clean up. I have first the ones that I'm actually not going to clean up because this is Joseph's prerogative. Oh shoot, I better turn that volume off. We're going to have a crazy echo there. We don't want that. All right, so these cons right here are actually Joseph's. So Joseph won the last shirt in dirt. And right here is what he picked the cons from Sanford Stadium. So these are from the football stadium where I found gold there. I probably got most of the gold out of it already, but you can see there's little hunks of glass in there. These are pretty nice cons. They're actually going to be a little challenging because there's a lot of zircon in there. So this is what Joseph's going to get. So I'm not even going to pan it out because I know there's some gold in there, but probably not much. So what I'm going to do first, before we even get started, is for Mr. Joseph here, we gotta get some gold set up for Mr. Joseph. So let me move that out of the way a little bit. Make sure this is secure and pretty level. There we go. All right, so we've got the lid on there. And where we got? We got the scale right here. Scale right here. So this is Joseph's shirt and dirt right here. So what do we got here? Let me turn this on. I guess I'll point it towards you. Although I don't know if y'all can read it from there or not. On. Scrappy's in the house. Careless is in the house. All right, all right. You guys ready? Let's see. We on grams? All right, cool. So this is Joseph's pay dirt from the last shirt and dirt. And it looks like a lot of chunky stuff in there. So this came from the Cresson Gold Mine in Dahlonega. And I'm trying to get 2 shirts and dirts out of it, so I don't want to... I'm not trying to be stingy, Joseph, but I don't want to go over too much or the next person's getting shorted. I mean, that's just close enough. All right, about a half a gram in there. So Joseph, that's all you, buddy. That's all you. And you can see it's all chunky. So anything that's like over 20 mesh is all going to be the gold that I added. Anything under 20 mesh, sir, that is going to be gold from the University of Georgia Bulldogs football stadium, Sanford Stadium Creek, Tanyard Creek. So there you go. All right, so that is our first little item on the list here. Let's see what's going on. 91 and nasty out. Yeah, it was nice and warm today. It was nice and warm. I enjoyed it. Okay, let me move this scale out of the way here and move Joseph's beautiful pay dirt out of the way here. He already got his shirt. He told me today, so that's cool. We're going to be finding out who gets the dirt pretty soon too. It's getting towards the end of the month, so I better do that soon. Let me check, make sure I'm staying up on the chat here. You're turning your truck bed into a temporary home? I mean, it'd be a good camping spot. I don't think it's a long-term solution, so I hope you figure out something a little bit better for that. Hobo Rob, been here since the start. Nice, buddy. Appreciate you. Okay, so I guess first, let's do our South Carolina cons. That'll be the first thing we do. I'm not going to set up and break down my sluice box for every set of cons. I'll probably just run the cons through for the YULA through the box. Everything else we're just going to pan out. So over here, what do we got? We got our South Carolina concentrates. So they look a little bit different. The cons are different from everywhere. So I gave Joseph the option. Joseph got the option. I told him, hey, you can choose what kind of... you're not choosing what kind of gold you get, but you're choosing what kind of pay dirt you're going to get. So he either got gravel from South Carolina or from Sanford Stadium, or Joe and Joe, I don't know your last names, but Joe and Joe came out to YULA and they donated Michigan beach sand. So I got some Michigan beach sand. I haven't even made a video about it or anything, but I just played around with a couple little tablespoons. It's some tough stuff. So that would have been one of your options. He didn't choose that, but instead you're gonna get, so you got the Tesnatee Creek, you got YULA Creek, you got South Carolina Anderson County Gold, and you got Sanford Stadium Gold. And Joseph picked Sanford Stadium Gold. Let's go ahead and set that to the side, and we're gonna go ahead and let me make sure I don't confuse them. Because that's not good if I do that. All right. Should be pretty obvious that the one with glass in it, yeah, if it's got glass in it, it's Joseph's. So, yeah, it's definitely got glass. Okay. Woo! I almost confused them. All right. The one with glass in it is from the football stadium from all the tailgating. So put that aside. This right here is my sluice box concentrates from the South Carolina episode right here that you might have saw recently. Stoney's in the house. Nice. James, what's up? What's up? Everybody, what's up? Welcome. First things first, let's go ahead and classify the South Carolina cons. They're dry. Let me get another. What pan am I going to use here? I'm going to go ahead and start off with the cleanup pan. Why not? I'm going to start off with the cleanup pan. Where in the world? Now, I can't do that because I've got to use a bigger pan to classify into. So we got that. We got 20 mesh coming up. 20 mesh classifier. All right. Scotland, what's up, buddy? What's up? So, yeah, when I was in South Carolina, the type of deposit he has there, you have to run a lot of material to get a lot of gold. South Carolina, in that particular spot, it's walking distance from his house, but it's not like the richest deposit there. But it is the creek that they filmed the show at. Episode 6, America's Backyard Gold. All right, so I know there's no pieces in the plus 20. So I'm just going to save that, set it aside. And let's see how much minus 20 we got. I'm watching the chat here. Flash is here. Flash. I'm not trying to step on toes, man. I'm going to get these cons cleaned up as quick as I can, so I don't mess up your game there on the Tuesday night hangout, which I'm pretty sure everybody here already knows about the Tuesday night hangout, but could be wrong. If you don't know about it, you need to go to that, which is Flash in Your Pan Tuesday night hangout. Let's see here. I need to, yeah. All right. South Carolina Gold right here, coming up. All right. I wish I had like dual cameras, so where like one would be pointing at my face. But I'll just I got, you know, I can angle the tripod up and down. So what's up? What's up? Yep, I'm still here panning. Don't get me started. What? All right. Don't get me started. What? What are y'all talking about? What you talking about, Careless? Careless and I were arguing about bananas, and I was clearly right, so I won that argument. Banana debate 2024. Oh, that's crazy. Yeah, bananas are definitely supposed to be eaten at room temperature. All right, should somebody put a poll in the chat? Put a poll in the chat, somebody. And bananas, refrigerated or room temperature? Obviously, room temperature is the correct answer. All right, so we did have a nice little line of gold in the pan in our South Carolina episode, but weight-wise, I don't think it's going to be a whole lot. Room temp says David Dandelion. What? No bubbles? Oh, see, there's bubbles. There's bubbles. See, look, we got soap. What you talking about, Willis? Your house is 90 degrees. Well, that's the problem. That's the problem right there. What, farmers don't have air conditioners or what? Farmers have air conditioners. Okay, the thing about South Carolina cons, there's a lot of zircon in here too. So the very heaviest, quote unquote, black sand is actually not even black sand, it's white sand. It's zircon. So, zirconium, whatever you want to call it. Zircon, zirconium. I don't know the difference between zircon and zirconium, but it sounds like the same. Shush up. Oh man, what? What's wrong? You didn't get your feelings hurt, did you? I wasn't trying to hurt your feelings about the bananas and the air conditioning. Alrighty, we're almost there. Joseph don't know what air conditioner is. Now you can see how the cons are getting more gray colored. Look, they don't even look as black anymore. They're getting more gray. She's not, you're not crying. Stop lying. Stop, you're lying, not crying. Alright. So, let's see. We probably got enough to take a look at the South Carolina gold right now. Alright, let's take a look at the South Carolina gold right now. Y'all ready? Okay, tilt it up. And you see how lighter color the heavies are? Oh, wait a second. Did I already clean the gold out of these? No, I didn't, did I? Is there just that little gold in here? No, it can't be. Yeah, I mean, the amount of gold we got in South Carolina is so little. Okay, so that was my first little tap over. I don't like these little snuffer bottles at all. They don't work. They don't work. They're terrible. Oh, they're terrible. Not using it. Okay, so I have 2 snuffer bottles. And I was going to try to make this one work, but it's not going to work. Yeah, Stoney's Live is next. Okay, shoot, I better hurry up, you guys. Alright. Alright, well, after this, we'll go straight to the, I mean, we gotta do the test and tea. Gotta do the test and the tea cons. Alright. You're gonna take over my time slot? I mean, I'm not trying to have like a dedicated time slot or anything. These South Carolina cons. I mean, there's really not much gold in there. Alright, where's my other snuffer? Dang it. I am not organized. I do not have my stuff together. I don't even know where my other snuffer is. It was right over here. There it is. There it is. Gotta have it. Gotta have it. Okay. Alright. Ed is live tonight. Yeah, we know Ed is live tonight. Oh, when my next live stream is? Oh, when Stoney's next live stream is. I don't know. Y'all are talking about too much. The lighting here is not very good, is it? Let me see if I can get the light in here closer. Get the light in here a little bit closer without totally messing up the whole situation. Okay. Okay. I think that's better, huh? That's a little better. It's a little better. Hopefully it don't fall. All right. Okay. The 2-pile method is in progress. But yeah, this zircon stuff is a pain. See, the black sand's not even black at all. The black sand is not even black. It's like purple gray. Yeah, there's really very little gold in here. But, you know, I had a lot of fun. I don't really care that South Carolina didn't produce a whole lot of gold for me. I was having fun hanging out with Lost River Gold and Jim's Mining. We had a good time. We had a good time. Alrighty. Yeah, this might be the kind of material that you want to classify beyond 20 mesh. Let's see if I'm seeing anything there. A few little pieces. Alright. Purple Sands. A sweet band name? Yeah, I mean, it could be a sweet band name. Have I busted out the what socks? I can't even see that yet. The Crocs and socks yet. I did. I was rethinking it though because all the pieces of quartz. There were some sharp pieces of quartz that were poking my socks. Poking my feet through my socks. Okay. Man, it's very little gold. Very little gold. Can you even see that? Gold? Probably not. Not until I take it off and zoom. Not until I zoom for you. But there's, yeah, very little gold in here. Okay. It's to the point where I'm like not even all that concerned with making sure I get it all because it's just such a small amount. Good enough for me. All right. This is crazy how little this is. Aqua Donkey's in the house. All right, guys. So here's the South Carolina gold take. Not very much. I mean, I don't even know. Look how chunky the black sand is. I like to get those big old chunks of black sand straight out of there. Straight off the bat. It should pan out pretty easy like this. Because they're roly-polies. Oh yeah, look at the roly-polies. Roly-polies are gone. I mean, hey, I sold them short. Look, there's more gold than I thought. There's a decent, I mean, it's not a lot of gold, but it's more than I thought. More than I thought. Oh, yeah. Oh my, it's actually pretty nice little showing of South Carolina gold. I was getting worried there for a minute. But yeah, that's a nice little line of South Carolina gold right there. Y'all see that? Y'all see that? Now look at that horrible, horrible zircon that I got to try to pan out of it. Yeah, it's better than nothing. I mean, I had a great time. It was all about the experience. I mean, that's just how gold prospecting is, right? All right, so let me get all this ridiculously heavy zircon out of the way to start making it a little bit easier. Because as soon as I try to wash back, I bet that zircon just doesn't want to move. Hey, it's working out. It's working out pretty good. We almost got it. We almost got it. Hey, I'm calling that good. I'm calling that good. I'm just going to suck that up and move on to the next set of cons. But I think that's going to move the scale. Barely. Barely, but I do think it's going to move the scale. All right, let me go ahead and... I really don't want to use my good snuffer. I'm going to try to make this work. I'm going to try to make this little thing work. It's not going to work. It's not going to work. It doesn't even have good suction. So I got to transfer all this out of here. All right, we're going to figure this out. Get your stuff together, Aaron. I'm all over the place. All right. So now that's good. So I'm going to just dump that gold in here and let it dry. And dump that gold here and let it dry. And this gold does not get donated. It goes in my regular jar. Let's see here. It's actually not bad. Not bad. I'd say around that 0.02 range. Hey, that looks pretty good. You see that line of gold right there, huh? Alright, so... Alright, dumping that. And then I'll bring the camera down here and show you guys. If I can find a way to set it up without jacking it up. Okay. right. All right. Here. Take this off here. And then I should be able to just go like this, go like that. Boom. There you go. There's our South Carolina gold right there. Look at that. Not bad. Not bad. It's bright and shiny, and it's yellow, and it's metal. And it's called gold. And it came from South Carolina. Nice. All right. Next cons. Next cons. Okay, what's next? The Tesnity. Now, the Tesnity cons are even worse. You guys haven't even actually seen that video yet. I need to edit it still. So, I'm not going to do the Tesnity cons. That's going to be at a later date. So, we're going to leave the Tesnity cons alone. And we're going to move straight over to the YULA cons. All right. And those are right here. Right here. Ah! Made a mess. YULA cons are right here. And here's my pump. Let me get that out of the way. We can go ahead and remove these from the situation, because these are done. These are our South Carolina gold cons right here. So if somebody wants those for a future pay dirt, there's no gold left in them, but I'm gonna add the gold. So Poco's in the house. What's up, Poco? What's going on, bud? All right, now, oh shoot, don't forget, we don't want to. I don't want to cheat you out of your plus 20. Whoever's getting these cons, don't want to cheat you out of the plus 20. Some nice little rocks in there, plus 20. I mean, I could get out the Tesnity cons and look for that gemstone. Toothpick mining is on Edge Channel tonight. Awesome, awesome. Yeah, there's that little gemstone from the that little short video I put out. It's in the Tesnity cons. There's a video that's not even out yet. All right, but let's go ahead and get started on this. You have to go mow the grass. You just popped in to say hello. Appreciate you though, Aqua Donkey. Thank you, sir. Thank you, sir. All right. YULA cons. YULA cons. Send what to your house? Oh, you talking about that gem? I don't know about that. Yeah, I mean, I don't really care. I don't want it. I just thought it was cool to look at for a minute. So, on these cons right here, these are from the live stream on Sunday, and we got a really slow start because we checked out a new spot first. So when I actually got to YULA, there wasn't that much time left to get gold during the stream. We still got gold, and we had some crazy pans. Crazy pans. E.T. is an alien, and he's kind of spacey. Yeah, I bet. All right, so here's my YULA plus 20 that's loaded with kyanite, but I don't anticipate gold in that. I do not. And let's see how the minus 20 looks like. We really don't even have all that much, to be honest. All right, I'll let you guys decide. Do you want me to run this through the sluice or pan it? You guys tell me. See how much is in there? Do you want me to run it through the sluice or just pan it? I'll let you guys be the judge. The chat can be the judge on that. What do y'all think? What do you all think? Sluice or pan? I don't know. Sluice it. EMF Miner says sluice it. I think it's a cool sluice. I enjoy it. I got it from miningmagnets.com. And it works pretty good. It's got Dream Mat in it. And Dream Mat catches gold. Hobo Rob, that's not a lot of black sand, bro. My Tesnity cons, where they at? Look, this is what I brought home from the Tesnity that's got that gemstone in it. It's even more. That's from one day. Stoney's down for whatever. I mean, why not? We'll just bust out the. Let's bust it out. Bust out the sluiceroni. Here it is. Okay. Stick that in there. That's what she said. Okay. Alrighty. Let's see how that's gonna work. Is my light gonna stay? I think my light's gonna stay, and I think you guys can see most of the box pretty good. So I think it looks pretty level. Don't know 100%, but it's got a speed controller. Let's see what we can do. All right. That's definitely too slow. 5 volts. Let's see here. Man, there's a lot of bubbles in themselves. Okay, we got a bubble forming there. Let's get rid of that. Alright, is this one of the newfangled 4D printed sluices? No, I don't think it's 4D. I'm pretty sure it's only 3 spatial dimensions. So I'm pretty sure it's 3-dimensional. It's not a time machine, so it's not 4-dimensional. Alright. Okay, let's see. We got all them little bubbly bubblies out here. Bubbly bubblies. Because if there's too many bubbles, then black sand and gold has trouble settling into the cell. What do you guys think? Turn it up or low? Up or down? Up or down? I think I'm gonna turn it up a little bit, to be honest. 6.24. Yeah, it's 3D printed. Yeah, it's definitely 3D printed. 100%. I didn't 3D print it, but it is 3D printed. Okay. Oh, I'm not level. I'm not level. Not level. I need to raise up one side. There we go. Look at that. Oh, that's the good thing about adjustable legs. I just twist the legs and boom. Level. Level. All right. All right. Let's scoop it on. Let's see how it goes. Let's see if this is too hot or not. Tell me what you guys think. Hot or not? I think it's fine. I think that's fine. Put on a little bit bigger scoop. Looks good. Looks good. Let's see if we see any gold. I don't know if it'll let me zoom on this mode. I don't think it will. Okay. So, I'm going to say, you did 79 buckets. What are you talking about? You did 79 buckets of what? 79 buckets of chicken feed? You have no sense? It's hard to make $1 if you can't make sense. It's really gross. What's gross? You felt like I was going to heaven when you were listening to Running Up? What? What are you talking about? When you're listening to Running Up That Hill from Stranger Things, you felt like you were going to heaven? That was a realistic scene, huh? Let's see. Chicken feet? No, I said chicken feed with a D. F-E-E-D. Not buckets of chicken feet. No toes. What is that, like 2 toes minus 2? I like his channel. 2 toes. Awesome channel. Awesome channel. So what did you? How many what did you run buckets of? Careless. You pulled your first over 1/10 of a gram, Miguel, out of the Mormon River. 0.13, nice. 0.13, I'll take it all day. I think that's more than what we're gonna have from today from YULA. I was actually surprised about the South Carolina Gold. I thought we didn't have that much, but it was a pretty nice line. Buckets of drumsticks, barley. Okay, yeah. Buckets of barley. All right. Well, you probably didn't find much gold in the barley. Did you sluice the barley? I mean, it might be kind of cool to put some barley through the sluice box. Yeah, I think it makes sense to do these live streams. Hi. I could have been way down to say hi. To do them horizontal, because I'm not really trying to get 10 million viewers of me feeding a little sluice box. I'd rather save that for Creekside, and then most of the people that are willing to sit and watch a cleanup are, my regulars anyway. Nothing but fines. Nothing but fines, Miguel. I mean, that's how I roll, typically, so I definitely feel you on that. But you're out there in Cali, I'm sure you can find some spots with some chunkity chunks. I'm not seeing any gold up here yet, but once again, it's very, very small gold, and we probably got like 0.05 would be my guess. If that. If that. Alright. Is my run off going at the end of the sluice to save it? You know what? Dang it. I didn't put a catch pan in there, but I did clean out my panning tub. So the only thing in my panning tub right now is the cons that we're feeding right now. So yeah, I could have went through and checked my tailings. You're right. But I'm not really concerned about that too much, because I'm going to rerun all my tailings at the end of the year. Because they got a lot of black sand saved up, guys. A lot. A lot. Alright. Coco, you said my reel. What are you talking about? Alright, so here we go. So here's how I do this. Gently put like a few drops of water on. Like that. And that looks pretty good. Alright, so I doubt I'm going to see any gold in here. I really doubt it. If we do, that'd be cool. But let's let it clean out for a second and see. I don't really see a whole lot. I don't really see a whole lot in the box. Alright, shut it off. I don't see anything. I don't see anything in the box. I know it's here. I know it is here. Let's go ahead and pull the mat. Pull the mat. So it's got little screws right here. I don't put the nuts on them. I just pull them out. That's what she said. All right, let's get this thing out of the way. Poco wants to make a deal with what? Careless, what are you talking about? I'm family friendly. I didn't say anything that wasn't family friendly. I mean, that is what Careless said. She said that I wasn't being family friendly. So that is what she said. Alright, come on, get off of there. Set that to the side. Grab the mat. Pull the mat out. Which doesn't want to come out very easily on this sluice. Dang it. Come on. hard time here. All right. All right. There we go. What does that mean? What are you talking about? Sorry guys. I'm being silly. That's what it is. You just gotta deal with it. That's me. Alrighty. So the only thing I don't like about this is the 3D printing is a little bit like sometimes little strings will peel off, but it's fine. It works. I enjoy it. It works. Okay. Let's see. And you don't do it. You don't like drugs. You shouldn't, Poco. You shouldn't do drugs. Definitely don't do drugs. Okay. I think that's a solid plan. Solid plan from Poco. We like having Poco around. All right, let's see. I can probably adjust this down a little bit more. There we go. Look at that. You're a kid? Yeah, good. You're a kid. Don't ever do that, Poco. Seriously. I'm glad to hear that you haven't done that. So that's great. That's great because it will destroy lives. It will destroy lives. What'd you say? I can read that word. My mom was a pharmacist. Oh, yeah. Yeah, don't do drugs, kids. Exactly. That's the best advice we can give Poco. Poco, do you pan for gold ever? Does Poco like to pan for gold or what? All right. YULA Creek Park Gold right here. This is from about an hour and a half, maybe at most, of panning. So for the amount of time, I think we did okay, but overall weight-wise, it's not the best day we've ever had, that's for sure. Is my chat froze again? All I see is careless laughing, LMAO. Oh, because it switched to top messages again. Dang it, why does it do that? I want to be on live. All messages. See, look at that. See, I missed the whole conversation. Hobo Rob says Joseph's being hilarious. Miguel likes watching people pan for gold. I mean, gold fevered. I mean, gold panning is can be addictive, I guess. All right, so we're down to the end. We can probably do the nobody was talking. No, you guys were talking. There's a whole bunch of messages I missed. Okay. Or is what creepy? No, it's not creepy. Why would that be creepy? Miguel? That doesn't sound creepy to me. Watching people pan for gold? I mean, now if you were like sneaking up on them in the woods, like playing banjo music and watching them pan for gold, then like, yeah, that would be creepy. But like just watching YouTube videos of people panning for gold or just hanging out at the creek? No. Okay, so pull it back. It should be showing up soon. And tap it up. Oh, I did a terrible job there. I mean, shoot, we almost got as much gold in South Carolina, but that's just the first run. Watch. There'll be more. Yeah, we may have got more gold in South Carolina. Oh. The banjo. Let's see. You're eating a popsicle, Poco? What kind? I like coconut. Coconut popsicles are awesome. Alright. Hobo Rob, you're crazy, bro. Alright, let's see how much we got on the second pull.
a little bit. Let's try to get that. Yeah, we really didn't have a huge day, but again,
Put it in context. Hour and a half of actual like getting gold. Hour and a half. You don't touch coconut. You're tripping, dude. You're tripping. If you like pina coladas. Oh, my bad. All right, 2-pile method. All right, we got our second pile. When is Stoney going live? I don't know, Stoney, but I'm gonna hurry up, buddy. And I just got home from work and went straight to work. So this is still technically work, but not really because I'm hanging out with you guys. But it's kind of work. Okay, look at that. We got it all. No gold there. All right. I just hope there's not a lot of mercury. Not tonight. What about the tripod? Hey, I broke my tripod. And I had to go get a cheap $10 one for tonight. I had no choice. I had to get a cheap $10 one for tonight. Otherwise I wouldn't be able to stream. If you guys didn't see that, you guys actually didn't get to watch me break the tripod, huh? You missed it. You missed it. I fell on my face and had the tripod in one hand and supported my weight of my fall. I arrested my fall with the tripod, and the tripod did not like that at all. Yeah, she donated to the fund. Yeah. So, Careless, I bought a temporary one, but might get a better one soon. I think there's actually one coming in the mail from somebody right now. All right, look at that. All right. I almost guarantee there's nothing in the bottom of this pile. Nothing visible anyway, but a lot of this gold's not visible. All right. Go to Goodwill. All right. Oh, Poco wants to know what day you stream, Stoney. Poco wants to know what day. Your streams are still kid-friendly too, aren't they, Stoney, for the most part? I mean, it's not like kids aren't exposed to some pretty raunchy things these days, but you know, when it comes to my daughter, I try to, you know what I'm saying? All right. And we're going to be doing some Little Rookie videos coming up real soon. The summertime with Little Rookie. You know it. Okay. Snuffer dump time. You guys ready? Yep. Here we go. Snuffer dump. It is time for the snuffer dump. Whew. Okay, let's see if the camera picks it up while it's spread out before I tap it in a line. Not really, because, well, if I move the light up, I can. You guys see all the gold dust on the bottom of the pan there? Look at all that gold dust. All right, let me set the light down once again and try not to drop it. All right. Have I listened to the Pedro song, It's Cool and Funny? I haven't. I'm going to have to check that out, Poco. Poco, where are you from, buddy? You don't have to tell me that, but... Are you in the United States? Oh, David Danduran said he's heard it. That's cool. All right, so there's all we got, guys. Oh. I mean, it's not nothing. There's basically no mercury in it, though. That's interesting. I think I pretty much got it. That's pretty clean. All right, so let me drift it back. Okay, so let me zoom in on it for you. Show you what we got in an hour and a half of painting. It's actually pretty lame, comparatively speaking. Oh, I shouldn't put it in those terms. It's not lame. It was awesome. It was awesome. I enjoyed it. I absolutely enjoyed it. Okay, and all right. Let's see here. Oh wow, it's all messed up. It's all messed up. Let me. The lighting is terrible. There you go. There you go. We need lots more of that than that, bro, for a stream. Concentrate on YULA. I mean, I'm not really. Look, is it that critical to get as many specs as absolutely possible? I mean, I enjoy getting bigger cleanups. There's no doubt. There's no doubt. 0.03. I think you might be kind of close on that. I think you might be kind of close on that. 0.03, 0.04. All right. So, guys, yeah, I mean, Scotland. I like to get lots of gold too. I definitely do. Is that really? Is that my main motivation? I kind of don't think, because if getting as much gold as possible was my number one motivation in my live streams, I would just put the camera on the bank and I would just go full speed ahead, nonstop, running material, throwing the black sand in the bucket, just keep going, keep going, keep going. Reg, what's going on, buddy? We just finished our cleanup, and it was pretty substandard, probably 0.03-ish, 0.03-ish for an hour and a half of panning, though. I mean, let's put that in perspective. Since Reg, I think you just got here, didn't you, Reg? Didn't you, Reg? Whoa. That's what we got. That's what we got. About 0.03. We got maybe about $2 of gold, $2 to $3 maybe at most. That's what I'm gonna guess. But what do I say normally? I say at YULA, get $2 or $3. Yeah, you seem to shiny, not too bad. Yeah. I mean, it's not my best day. I mean, that's kind of funny. So a couple weekends ago, we had 2 in a row where we set our records. Well, we had like a 0.3 and a 0.25. So I guess the second one wasn't a record. But we had 2 weekends in a row where we did really, really well. But I tried a new creek. I had to try it. You never know. It could have been amazing. It was a nice little bridge right there, and the creek was perfect. So I had a public easement, and I could just try it out. So that was cool. That's what you've been getting at the Mormon after 10 buckets, and you feel happy afterwards. Yeah. See, I mean, it's all about being outside, enjoying yourself, spending time in the creek, in nature. And I mean, how does it get better than that? I mean, finding a little bit of gold here. It's the gold that gets you outside. It's being outside that's the treasure. And you never know. English Prospector, what's up, bud? Haven't seen you around in a while. How's your channel doing? I need to check in on you. You were doing, so English Prospector, he also does vertical live streams. I've seen him doing it. So you should definitely go check him out. David Danderan, thank you, buddy. Thank you so much for the $5 super chat. I appreciate you very much for that. That's awesome. That's more than we got in gold. So that is more than we got with gold. So what English says, all good, mate. Been quite a bit. Metal detector broke. The metal detector broke. Shoot. I need to do more metal detecting. Okay, yeah, so Stoney might stream this weekend. So this weekend is going to be jam-packed for me. It's going to be jam-packed for me. I don't know how jam-packed it is for live streams. I'm definitely going to have at least one live stream this weekend. So we got Saturday, Sunday, and Monday, 3-day weekend. We got Memorial Day. What, Scotland, what are you talking about? Oh, the coil or the shaft? I almost said it again, careless. Almost said it again. R&R, what's going on? No YULA this weekend, it'd be too crowded. Woo! You know what? It probably will be crowded, but we can find a secluded spot at YULA and hope the cell phone service is good. Oh! Wait a second. Blankets Creek. Blankets Creek. Am I coming down there, David? So I'm not coming down there in June or July for sure. You're from Brazil. You love the activity of prospecting in the woods. Hello, Brazil. Valmir Fernando. Que pasa, Valmir? Oh, wait, but that's Spanish. Hablas Portugués, not Espanol, Portugués, right? They're similar, but they're not the same. All right, GNS not going to work because it's in the USA. What's GNS? I don't even know what GNS is. But anyway, so next weekend we could go to Blankets Creek. So Bent Fork prospecting. He goes to Blankets Creek. He said the cell phone service there is good. And so if that's the case, we are definitely going to be live streaming from there. But I don't know. I'm camping Saturday night and Sunday night. And I am going to have 3 different places at least to go. I'm going back to the Testament Tee. There's going to be tons of people there dredging. So I might be able to get on the nozzle this weekend. So that'll be cool. I definitely want to do that and do some dredging on a 4-inch with some air. And then also I want to go and check out a new spot with my buddy Jeff that I was on the TV show with. The America's Backyard Gold. He's got a new spot. He invited me to come out. So I'm definitely going to do that on Monday. So Sunday, I'm not 100. We'll just play it by ear. A lot of times I change my mind as we go. Frederick, what's going on, bud? We already did our cleanup. My gold's drying up. I got gold from both South Carolina and Georgia today. Scotland says, my connection is 5G, but I buffered most of the time. What? I buffered? Oh, a Bent Fork? Oh. Bent Fork was buffering? Maybe he just doesn't have the processing power that I have. I mean, you never know till you try it out. Reg, what's the possibility of a little guy like you hooking up with Dan up north? Stony? I feel you that, man. We should do a collab with Dan Hurd. So let's see if we can make that happen. But you're way closer, actually. You're way closer. So that would be cool. But Dan Hurd is one of the guys that got me started. So I'd like to collaborate with a 1 million subscriber gold YouTuber. Might help grow the channel a little bit, but I know those guys are busy. I was that guy that was messaging all the YouTubers wanting to hang out, and now the tables are turned. Gold is where you find to get a wireless dongle. A wireless dongle for like, what do you mean? So there's no Wi-Fi though. I'll have to talk to you more about that. Reg says it's best bet is to hit up one of the events he goes to and chat with them. Hey, there you go. There you go. Go to one of his events. Sounds like a plan. You told Aaron. Remember I told Aaron, Careless Whispers. What did you tell me, Scotland? What did you tell me, bro? Bring home all the gold raisins. Gold raisins. I just had some gold raisins today. Like actual golden raisins. They're pretty good. So when we have no connection next week, that is why. Oh, I hope we have connection. If I go, yeah, I'm gonna make it happen. I'm gonna make it happen. We're gonna live stream. We're either gonna live stream from YULA or we're gonna live stream from Blankets. I don't know. Yeah, we'll just have to see. What debate? What's gonna be a debate, Careless? We're not talking about banana debates anymore, are we? All right. I mean, we've got 22 people hanging out. All right. Every single one of you guys is going to go watch Ed's stream tonight, right? The Tuesday night hangout. Even if I don't participate in Ed's streams, what I do is, because I watch TV on a web browser on a computer. I got my computer hooked up to my big screen. So I just leave an open window. So like if Stoney's streaming over here, and then, we got somebody else streaming over here, I just open in a different tab and then mute it and let it play in the background while I watch something different. So Scotland says, Bent Fork cut you off 3 times. Hopefully you see this. Scotland, I see this. I do see it. Raisins are prunes. Nope, that's not true. Raisins are not prunes. Prunes are dried plums. Dried plums are prunes. Multitasking. Yeah, I do that. I put all the different streams, and I'll switch back and forth, but they're all playing, so I'm getting all of them watch time at the same time. Because we got to help each other out with that, even if I don't have time to watch. You're just saying, Scotland. He says it's got better cell phone service than YULA, and he says it's 5G. But if he has like a little bit more of a value model phone, I got the phone with the most memory and the best processor of any phone. So that's not an issue for mine. So if there really is good cell phone service, we're not going to buffer. I think if you have like a lower grade phone, you're probably going to buffer anyway. Just because, the processing power can't keep up with all the data. Yeah, the 23 Ultra English. Hey, let me go ahead and tell you, English, don't upgrade. Don't upgrade. It's not better. It's not better. In my personal opinion, I just upgraded from the 23 to the 24. It's not better. It buffered 80%. Woo! See, I would have just ended the stream if it was doing that. I'm not going to subject people to that. Bit Fork, we were just talking about you, man. We were just talking about you. That's hilarious. What's going on, bud? So apparently your live streams were buffering a lot. What model of phone do you have? Because I was thinking about going to Blankets, and then other people were saying that they were watching your stream at Blankets, and it just wasn't happening. It wasn't happening. He was so far away he didn't know. Gail, what's up, Gail? How you doing? How you doing? Good to see you again. Your ears were burning. Yeah, because we were talking about you. We were 100% talking about you, like right at that moment you popped in. That's crazy. So yeah, your Note 20 on point. Yeah, the Note 20. The Note 20 is on point. That thing works great. You got the zoom going. The Note 20 zooms in on that gold. It really does. I think the Note 20... So I did change the settings on my camera. I turned off like auto tracking or something like that, and it zooms better now on the gold. But your dog keeps pushing you. Why is your dog pushing you, Poco? Once you rebooted your phone, things were better today? Yeah, exactly. So it's probably what I'm thinking. What model of phone do you have? Yeah, exactly. Because if you're trying to live stream HD video, the macro camera, the S20 might have a bad macro, but English Prospector, the Note 20, for me, that thing zooms in on the gold great. The Note 20 does. Let's see. Yeah, it uses a lot of resources to stream high definition video. So, that RAM can get full pretty quick. Yeah, Scotland, it's a cool spot. Did you get some good gold? I'm gonna have to have Bent Fork show me where he's digging. I know where I've dug there before, and I've done pretty good. I didn't do that great weight wise. I didn't do that great on the weight, but it was bigger pieces of gold and it was no mercury. So I got about the same amount of weight as I would get at YULA, but no mercury and bigger flakes. So, but I know some people get grams. It is a lovely area. It is a lovely area, and it's a great mountain bike trail. So if you're a mountain biker, you definitely want to go check out Blankets Creek. Yeah, it all adds up. You're right. You were using a Moto G Power 2024 for about 2 weeks because the camera on your Samsung is wonky. You've gone back to the A52 because the Motorola is so buggy. So yeah, the A52 is a value phone. So it's got a big screen. It might have a decent looking camera on it, but it does not have the processing power and the memory of the quote unquote flagship devices like the 24 Ultra or the 23 Ultra. So just because yours was buffering doesn't mean mine's gonna buffer. I'd love to try it out there, and maybe you can show me like the general area. Give me some suggestions on where to dig. Does that mean I'm close to a what? You need to make a retort for the mercury. English Prospector. I have a retort. And what I've found is that A retort is only going to help you recapture the mercury if you have a lot of mercury. So I just have little bits coating my gold here and there. I heated it up. It got way too hot. I got gold melted to the bottom of the cup, and it wasn't awesome. So, Gail, you moved to your laptop. You're going to show me a bent fork? Okay, yeah. So I don't know. Like I said, I got so many different options for this weekend. I don't know if I'm going to go there or not this coming weekend. So I got dredging at the Tessinaty. I got high banking at the Etowah. I got a secret spot with my buddy Jeff, and possibly blankets. So that's too many different things. Too many different things. You have to save it in a separate vial for the year and do it at the end of each year. Yeah. I put all my stuff in one jar. Oh, you keep it in a separate jar with the mercury. You find a lot of mercury in the UK? You find a lot of mercury in the UK, huh? I would never have thought that. Levine with the $1.99. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. And Valamir, yes, 100%. I have panned for gold on a creek that was dismissed by everyone and found gold. And this creek right here, where these concentrates came from, that I'm getting ready to send to Joseph, right here. They came from the creek that runs under Sanford Stadium, the home of the Georgia Bulldogs. And sure enough, there's gold there, and I'm the only crazy person that goes and pans there. You just subbed a bent fork, but you could swear you had before. Yeah, it's so weird. I get unsubscribed from people all the time. Paul says I need a blue bowl. Nah, I don't think so, man. I hate to say it. I pan my cons. I use a little cleanup sluice, but I'm just not sold on the fancy gadgets like the spiral wheel and the blue bowl and the Miller table. They have their uses. But is it worth the expense? And is it worth the extra time it takes? Because I bring home lots of black sand. So I don't know. Joseph, you subbed. You thought you were subbed too? Yeah, it happens. I don't get it. All right. One river in Wales had a few tons of mercury spill into it. Ooh, a few tons? Ooh, that's terrible, man. That's terrible. Was it gold mining related or just like an unrelated industrial accident or something like that? That's horrible, man. That's horrible. It's not a gadget. Yes, it's worth it. Paul, I don't know, buddy. I can get my gold clean with the pan. So it's worth it if you are not skilled at panning through black sand. But so we can have a contest. We can both. Okay, here's what we can do. You take the blue bowl. I'll take my cons in my pan, and I will pan my cons and time myself and see how long it takes me, and then weigh the gold. Then I'll give you the same cons. You put those same cons through your blue bowl. We'll time it, and then we'll weigh the gold, and then we'll see, do you get more gold than me for the amount of time? You're down? Where are you located, Paul? Where are you located? Because my personal, I believe I'm right. I believe I can pan through the cons faster than you can put them through a blue bowl, and I'll get a similar capture rate. You think I'm wrong, huh? Stoney wants to 1v1 you, 1v1. Gold fight. It's not a gold fight. It's increasing the knowledge of the gold community. Because if he's right, and it really is saving me that much time with just as good or a better capture rate, then fine. I'll let people know that I think it's better. But as of right now, I'm not sold on anything being better than the panning itself. Scotland says, from now on, you don't go under again bushes. I'm not afraid to go into the bushes. I'm not afraid. Yeah, we have critters here. I know Scotland's worried about the critters. But you don't have critters in Scotland? You don't have water moccasins and copperheads and snapping turtles? alligator snapping turtles. The Homer Simpson meme. I missed it. What meme? I didn't get the meme. If my battery dies during the stream, YouTube will still keep you live. Oh, that's not good. I talk and then I just disappear into a bush. I mean, it was fine. It didn't bother me. Gail's from Florida and Georgia is much safer. Gail's not lying. Gail is not lying. I was at Kissimmee Prairie Preserve State Park. Or wait, is it a state park? Yeah, Kissimmee Prairie Preserve State Park in Florida. And just walking along the trail, and then there's 30 alligators right by the trail. So actually made a little video of that. So that was crazy. All right, let's see. Grassroots is where you find it. Learn that one. The grassroots are where you find it, in the roots of the grass. Not grassroots like a grassroots campaign. You're talking about the actual roots of actual grass. You saw it? Yeah, wasn't that crazy? Wasn't that crazy, Scotland? The only proper way to do the fight is to have the exact same amount of cons. No, not the exact same amount of cons. The exact same cons. The exact same cons with the exact same gold in it. So you save all the cons, you weigh up the gold, then you put the gold back in the cons, and then you give it to the other person for their turn. That's the way to do it. Stoney's throwing down the rules. See, I already got it all figured out. Gold off challenge I did. Yeah, maybe we can do that. Do some more of those. It's like, because everybody's got their different way. It's not about proving one person wrong. It's about providing more information for the gold community. Stoney's down. Stoney, what's your method? What are you going to do? What are you going to do that's going to compete against my panning? You're using the Miller table. So, all right, let's clarify this right now. Let's clarify this. So what you're going to do is you're going to put, where is it? Oh, this will just be an example. Right here. So you're going to put all this through the Miller table? All that. You're going to put that much through a Miller table? Banjo pan, bent fork loves that banjo pan. I mean, I appreciate you giving me the banjo pan, but my favorite kind of pan is the round one that holds material. So like, those are cool, you know. The super sluice, I like round pans. Except in the North Scotland, it never stops snowing or tornadoing. So English Prospector has a mate who swears Gold Claw is the best thing going, but can't beat a good old pan. Exactly. And you know what? I'm glad that there's manufacturers of products that are doing well and people believe in their products and they use them, and that's really cool. But I'm good with a $10 pan. I am. I'm good with a $10 pan. I like doing it like the old timers. That's what they did. Stoney says that's nothing. You can rip through that pretty quickly. Maybe not as quick as a pan. But see, that's the whole point. Okay, so if it's not as quick, then you've got to get more gold out of it, right? So to make it fair, you only pan through the cons once, you know. Bent Fork says it's not a banjo. But Bent Fork gave me the banjo pan. Oh, who gave me the banjo pan? I'm tripping, bro. Oh, I feel horrible now. Somebody came to one of my live streams and gave me the banjo pan. You have a custom-made pan with your logo in the center? So do I. So do I, actually. But it's my old logo. But it's this pan right here, and it's got Joseph's pay dirt in it. So I don't want to. But this one was given to me. I don't know. Maybe you can see. Can you see where right here where it says rookie gold? You can see that. You can start to see that. Look at that. So that was given to me by Sluice Boy Prospecting back when my channel was called Rookie Gold Prospector. So yeah, that's what my channel used to be called. If you didn't know that, because maybe some of you don't, I don't know. But yeah, when I started my channel, I was legit a rookie gold prospector, never found gold in my life. And so, hey, that's a good name for a channel. And then 2 years later, I'm like, I'm kind of rethinking this channel name. So I don't know. What do you think here? But yeah, I used to be a rookie gold prospector. Now it's not. This weekend is the British and Scottish Gold Panning Championship. Are you serious? Hey, English prospector, are you going? Are you going to that? The British and Scottish Gold Panning Championship. We don't have, do we have gold panning championships? I got to know more details about that. I got to know more details. I would love to see that. Maybe we should set one up. We can have the East Coast Gold Panning Championship. Oh, wow. Shoot. The 26th. You can't, you're up there the week after, though. Oh, man. Speed pans at the championship. Everyone dig a 5-gallon bucket, a 1/4 inch classified. The person with the most gold wins. So, I mean, so basically, it's all about, at that point, who's the best prospector, right? Who gets the best one bucket? It's who's the best prospector, which, I mean, that's a fair competition. It's not necessarily going to be like who has the best panning skills or something like that, but that's definitely a good test. That would be a legit competition to see like who's the best at prospecting. So I'm down with that. Who's supplying the gold? We're not supplying the gold. We don't supply gold, Careless. We don't do that. We dig it. We dig the gold. See, we dig the gold. So, yeah, that might be... I don't know if it would be fair, though, Stoney, because check this out. If there's mercury in my cons, when I pan through them, I'm going to make that amalgam kind of go together and turn it into chunks and make it way easier for you to clean up. They're all given 10 pieces. They have to find them all in the shortest amount of time. Okay. I think I might win. I don't know. Maybe I'm tripping. But I think I'd be pretty good at that. No mercury. Yeah. But that's the thing. Okay, so I would have to get cons from blankets. That's what we could do. Can you bet on it? I don't know. I can't condone anything like that because I'm not a lawyer. I cannot give legal advice regarding gambling. A gold derby. That I'm feeling it. I'm feeling the idea, guys. I'm definitely feeling that idea. How close are we to Ed's? I gotta get my tab over here. I gotta look. I don't want to mess up Ed's situation. So let's see. Let's search for. Flash in your pan. Flash in your pan. How much time we got here? How much time? Oh, we got time. Dang, we got 51 minutes. Dang. Nice. Okay. Yeah, I like the idea of this this gold competition. You know what? I'm really finding there are a lot of prospectors in the UK. I'm kind of shocked by that. That there's so many prospectors in the UK, and most of you don't get to keep your gold. I mean, legally speaking, I mean, again, I'm not a lawyer. I don't know exactly how it works. Scotland's told me a little bit about how it works over there. But yeah, you guys can't keep your gold. Yeah, Careless has got Flash's channel posted up there, and leadminingmuseum.co.uk. The lead mining museum? They did a lot of lead mining. Sometimes I do lead mining. You know, when I'm not finding any gold, I'm lead mining. So, how many pieces of lead shot? That would be another competition. Let's go to an area that doesn't have gold, and then we'll prospect and see who can find the most lead in a day. 5 to 10,000 prospectors in the UK, but about 1,000 do it most weekends. Oh wow, you got it all broke down like that. That's cool. What? What are you guys talking about? The old lead mines are loaded with gold. Oh, I bet. So the lead that you have there, is it galena? Is it galena? Are you dealing with lead sulfides up there? So is it like also silver? Because isn't galena is like 80% lead, 20% silver, or something like that? I think, approximately. But yeah, lead mines are probably dangerous. The link says blah blah blah. What? You guys are talking about some crazy stuff. Scotland is the leading authority for gold facts in the UK. Oh, you're talking about Scotland the person or Scotland the country? I think he's probably talking about Scotland the person. Oh, we got a link in the chat. Got a link in the chat for the competition. Oh, that is the lead mining museum. That'd be cool. Maybe we should organize this. We'll have the Gold Olympics. The Gold Olympics. I'm feeling it. The Gold Olympics. We'll come up with like a whole bunch of different events. You know, we have like the dredging event and the high banking event. And we could have like best homemade high banker. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Best homemade high banker. Like best panning, fastest panning competition. Best panner. I don't know. Have all kinds of prizes. You know what? Maybe I can get with the club. Yeah. That's what's gonna happen. I'm gonna get with the club, the Weekend Gold Miners Club. I mean, we've already got the place. We got the ground. We've got lots of property where you can get gold. You can high bank here all day you want at the Weekend Gold Miners private property. So we can high bank, we can dredge, all that. So that would be really cool. A gold panning championship. Okay. All right, Scotland. What if we had like the gold panning category? You know, we could like think big here, you know. We could see who can crush the most rocks by hand before their hands get too many blisters. But yeah, I think it'd be fun. All right. You think there is Dirt Fest at Loud Mine in June? I don't know nothing about that. I've never been to Loud Mine. And tell me if I'm wrong. Here's my perception of Loud Mine. And I've never been there, so I don't know. Is that if you go to Loud Mine, that they put a pile of dirt that they dug with an excavator, and that they have different piles of dirt, and you get assigned to a certain pile, and you're not allowed to prospect and find out which pile is the best pile. You just have to like, yeah, I don't know. It's just not my thing. It's for people who work piles. I'm not a pile kind of guy. I'm more of a find it where the creator put it. Everyone has different strengths. You are right, and I have a lot of weaknesses, but I have a few strengths. Stoney's strength is sleeping on the bank face down. What? Scotland, you're going to video it. Awesome, dude, because I really want to see it. I'm sure there's probably videos out there before. You high bank what they bring. Yeah, you high bank what they bring. See, no, I don't do that. I don't work that way. I don't do that. That's not me. I want to find it where the creator put it. I want to find it where the earth decided to leave it. Where the planet Earth was like, I think I'm going to leave that picker right there. And then so I'm the first person to see that picker since it formed in the quartz 250 million years ago. And that's the way I like to do it. Pictures of the breakfast buddies. Everybody keeps saying breakfast buddies. What is that? Is that a weird thing? Like, you know, the English eat biscuits, but a biscuit ain't really a biscuit. It's a cookie. So, yeah, they got all kinds of different names for their food out there. In the motherland, the homeland, that's most of my heritage is English. I'm mostly English, but also German and Irish and Spanish and Puerto Rican and African and everything. Everything. Do not eat haggis. What is a haggy? You like how I put that, Gail? You like how I put that? What are haggis? I have no idea. You want a gold-based economy worldwide. Well, Bent Fork, no matter what the central bankers say, central bankers can say all they want, but we do have a global commodity-based economy. Because no matter what happens to paper money, the commodities will always have value. Gold has had a stable store of wealth, hedge against inflation before inflation existed. It was the primary form of currency. So, yeah, you can't print gold. You can't print gold. You got to dig it. It's hard work. But you can definitely print money. All right. So Careless says that she spelled a word for, okay, what? I don't know how to spell? Why, are you trying to give me a hard time on my spelling ability? I would never catch one. They're quick. What is it? What are you guys talking about? A haggis. Haggis or haggis? Or haggis. How do I pronounce that? But I probably shouldn't ask an Englishman how to pronounce something, because they'll definitely tell me wrong. There's a gold-based worldwide economy. We just don't have it here anymore. Oh, so we do have it here. It's just not official per the government. So the gold is always there in the background, keeping the currency honest. So even though it's not the official, form of money of our government, the government really doesn't have any say over whether or not people are willing to use gold as an exchange of value. So the government has no control. Well, that's not true. In 1933, they did have control over it. Because in 1933, it was illegal for all Americans to own gold, except for a small amount of jewelry, or like a very small amount of gold. You weren't allowed to own gold because the president that so many people think was the best president ever, FDR, he banned the ownership of gold. That's like the most anti-freedom thing ever, but they brought it back. We're allowed to own gold now. I'm not saying I like Richard Nixon, but when he completely ended the gold standard, then they let us have gold again. That was like, 1973, the Bretton Woods Agreement or something like that. But anyway, gold is always money. Always has been. Fiat. Oh, you like that fiat, Stoney? You like that fiat currency? I don't know. I'm not really a huge fan of it. Not a huge. 1971. I was off by two years. I was off by 2 years. Yeah, Richard Nixon though. But we can own gold now. Yeah, the price of gold is insane right now. As long as it ain't New York gold. New York has weird law. I wouldn't want to live in New York anyways. Like, I like to live where they have freedom. So I'm going to choose a state where freedom is a thing. States that have the least amount of freedom are the states that I'm least likely to live in. So Bent Fork is an ex-currency trader. I trade currency every day. I trade dollars for cheeseburgers. But give you all that fiat. Stoney wants all the fiat currency. All the fiat currency. Or do you want a fiat vehicle? I don't think you want a fiat car. Technically, King's Law in New York. Wow. Crazy. I'll stay away from New York. I might visit sometimes. Yeah, cheeseburgers are fire. Stoney, you're right. So you cannot keep your gold in New York. That's insane. The Forex crash in the, you probably mean crash. The crash in the 2000. Scotland says your king has enough gold. The king doesn't need any more gold. The king does not need any more gold. The crown has plenty of gold. And your little $5 that you might get messing around in the woods, I mean, do they really carry that much? Wooden nickels. All right. What do you say, guys? It's been an hour and 25 minutes, and I came straight home from work, went straight in and got my stuff set up and streamed, and been streaming since, and it's 7:20, and I haven't eaten since lunchtime. So that's about to happen. Yeah, got to charge up for Flash. Okay, for sure. All right, but I appreciate all of you, and I don't even have to tell you to hit the like button because there's more likes than viewers because you guys are all awesome. Appreciate you, and every single one of you is subscribed. And so, how much did I get? Bent fork, I didn't get all that much, man. I only got like, oh shoot, I already. I only got like a .03. I only dug for like an hour and a half, but I haven't weighed it yet, so I gotta let it dry out first and weigh it. It wasn't like a huge cleanup, but I did clean my South Carolina cons, and I actually got more than I expected. Yeah, we're gonna go ahead and get on out of here. No .234. Going ahead and get on out of here. I appreciate you guys, and we're gonna shut it down right about now. Thank you so much. Y'all are awesome.